How many of you wear a smartwatch? How many of you have a smart speaker? Our society has been getting smarter and smarter with smart something. We were probably not far away from we live with an actual Doraemon. But what if now blackout would be happen? We can't use our smartphone anymore after this battery dead. When you go outside, you can't use train, and traffic accident might happen because traffic lights are not working. We casually use energy every day, but have you ever thought of how our life would be without it? We will ignore a huge risk of inability to produce energy because for us there is no doubt that it might happen. We don't think about energy except for 10 seconds when we see an energy bill once in a month, right? So today, I want to let you think about it and understand how important it is to be a sustainable prosumer who is not only consuming but also producing energy. This summer, I went to Tanzania in Africa for my internship and spent 3 months there. I saw people living without energy, and I also experienced blackout in the city several times. I visited a small village. When I visited a small village, people have no TV, no computer game, no washing machine, no refrigerator, no toilet, no tap water, and even a hospital. They really fell behind us about technology, economy, sanitation, and education. As part of my work, I was installing solar panel and battery for small villages. Even small amount of energy gave huge impact for them. They were able to use radio, use light for studying, cooking, or sometimes playing board game at night. I also visited the village, installed a screen for a public, so that people get together to watch football game. I will never forget how happy they are. Everything was an amazing experience for me. I realized the gap between life with and without energy. What I'm talking about seems irrelevant for us because it seems be far away or impossible to happen. However, what if we what if we face natural disaster and blackout? It is terrifying if now blackout is going to completely change everything and produce a lot of panic and damage. Unfortunately, our city is not designed without energy like the small bridge in Africa, and not going to work anymore because we believe we will never face blackout. Am I kidding? Or is it going to be real? Can you guess what if the blackout in Hokkaido would happen in winter? What if this would happen in Tokyo in midsummer? The scary thing is it has killing power for somebody like baby, elder, or patient in serious cases. Actually, Hokkaido earthquake proved two things. One is the weakness of conventional energy system. Another is the possibility of new energy system. Let me start from weakness, which is related to the reason why Hokkaido had blackout. In fact, power plants have a risk of stopping themselves when power plants have stopped because energy system is very complicated. When, when Hokkaido had earthquake, a huge power plant stopped, and then it forced other power plants to stop, just like domino effect. As a result, the blackout lasted for 3 days in the whole area of Hokkaido, which had never happened before. Unfortunately, some power plants and grid in Japan are old. In addition, long distance to transmit energy has more risk to be destroyed by natural disaster. So, the conventional energy system has a higher possibility to have blackout. On the other hand, some people could spend their time almost as usual after the earthquake, which tells us the possibility of new energy system. What is the secret? The point is that they produce energy by themselves with solar panel and battery and consume by the blackout. They said, we were lucky to take a bath. And fortunately, We could use an electric fan during a hot day. That's the new possibility, how we deal with energy. Which one would you want to be? The former, who suffered from blackout, or the latter, who can't use energy anytime? It is widely believed that energy will decentralize to more local and digitalize to more safe and secure. It's going to be very common to have solar panel and battery in our house and trade energy with neighborhood in very secure way. Some of you might think solar panel is too expensive, but actually its cost has sharply decreased at the third of its original price over just 7 years, and the price is expected to be half within the next few years. So it is a new world trend and no longer difficulty to be pursued with your own solar panel and battery. Well, you might think, oh, I can do that because I live in an apartment. Or maybe it is still not affordable for me because I have no money at all. I understand. But I want to suggest a solution for you. Actually, it is easy and of lower cost to be pursued with local people instead of being a prosumer alone. Let me suggest two solutions. First is buying energy from local producer. A new energy company has started service, so let us choose the energy producer, which is called 가오nomi에電力. You can use who produce energy, where they produce, and what resource energy come from. For example, a farmer in Chiba Prefecture produce energy by solar. An elementary school in Osaka produce energy by solar panel on rooftop. Second is funding to build a local power plant, which produce energy for local community and give back the benefit to them. For example, in Minamatashi, Kumamoto Prefecture, they give back the benefit to patient of Minamoto disease and victim of Kumamoto earthquake. Even though it's not your own power plant, you can be proud of that because you are the part of the project. You are not alone to be a prosumer. You can be prosumer with local people. My dream is to save people from energy poverty and to make the world in which people use energy as much as they want is no one left behind, including not only people living in Africa, but also people living in Japan. What if we have an earthquake tomorrow? What we can do today is choose a local energy producer to be a local prosumer. When we buy our house in future, we can choose energy solar panel and battery to be personal prosumer. Now is the time to think about our energy and choose right way to be prosumer for our society, for our security, and for our sustainable future.